Breaking news coming out right now involving the Robert Mueller investigation. The New York Times reporting that former Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort and his associate Rick Gates have been told to surrender to authorities this morning.
This is it. These are the indictments against Paul Manafort and Richard Gates. They're both named as defendants in this single case.
The Trump campaign is not mentioned in this indictment. I have gone through it once, and that's, I think, a very important point, and it is certainly something you will hear from the president's supporters, and I think it's a very valid point.
This is the way that federal prosecutions go, which is you start with the quote unquote smaller fish. You start with people who you think you might be able to turn in some way, shape, or form.
This is all a chess game. This is certainly not the culmination of the special counsel's work. This is all just an effort to start at the bottom, get people on whatever charges you can get them on, to incentivize them to cooperate on the larger overall questions about possible collusion.
Emoji causing a frenzy online. We've been talking about it all morning. Can you see what's wrong with this picture? The cheese is underneath the hamburger. Who does that? Compared to competitors, Google appears to be the only tech company putting cheese below the patty. Location of the cheese on a hamburger is based on which side of the equator you are on. What? South, it goes down under. Okay. All right. Rhonda writes, I worked at a restaurant in my younger days, and we were taught to put the lettuce under the burger to keep the bun from getting soggy. Interesting. And according to John, he says, as long as the cheese is between the two pieces of bread, it works for me. So I think people aren't
true. It all tastes the same.
offended by it.
Way to get to the bottom of that, Jillian. Good work.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
Indeed. Hey, Janice, I actually, you know, it looks bad for Google. I Googled it, and it showed that the cheese should be on top of the burger.
Why don't we have cheeseburgers to try it out?
I'm for that.
Let's order right now.